Remember when they hated, didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't fall through. Now you hate yourself, you can't look at me, look at me. Yeah. You made me. Yeah.
And what up, what up, what up? What's good with y'all? So what are we getting into today? Today we kind of got a little bit of a story time with Granny. Right now I got her walking down the street getting her cardio in. Y'all can see her right there. She's that little speck right there with the white hair. You see her walking slowly getting to the, come on Granny, you can do it. Get to the mailbox, Granny. All right, so anywho, you guys know that we picked up the Fox body. We got that thing home. So now we have the 300ZX here. We have the FD here. We have the truck here. We got the C6 here. We got the C5 here. And now we got the Fox body here. So we do have 5 out of 7 of the cars home. You guys know the 350Z will be home at the end of the month. So we're about to have 6 out of 7. And I also got a text yesterday from the dude building my motor. And he said the 2JZ will be shipping out this weekend. So hopefully next month we can get the SE home, get 7 out of 7 of the cars here. And that'll be just, man, I don't know if you guys remember, but remember when we first had bought this house at the beginning of the year, I said my goal by the end of the year was to get all 7 of my cars here. And here we are approaching that. We're this close and we might be able to do it, man. That's been the goal. So yeah, hopefully we can make it happen. But anywho, the point of this video today is I'm about to be showing Granny the Mustang. Part of the reason I got this car was part of my from my grandmother. So today I'm gonna be giving y'all kind of like the history on this thing. I'm gonna be explaining this to y'all with Granny, and now y'all have a better understanding how this car actually came about, because I did get this car from her brother. And yeah, once we'll get into the story once Granny gets here. That way I can show her the car, because she hasn't seen it. She ain't seen this car in God since I wanted the car originally. That's how long it's been. What's up, Granny?
This chair.
Oh, you going to go sit down?
I'm gonna go sit down.
You did 1 lap.
No, I did one in the backyard. Oh.
Ooh.
And I did 5 earlier today.
High five. Get that cardio in. Pretty soon we're about to have you at the gym training with me, right?
Hell no.
All right, so Grams, remember the Mustang I had got from your brother, right?
Yeah.
When's the last time you seen that car?
I don't know.
How long has it been?
I don't know. We're sitting in Rose's yard for 10 years.
16 years to be exact. That's how long it's been sitting. It was sitting at your sister's house.
Well, I didn't know.
The story with the Fox body. Oh, hold on. Can I sit right here? Yeah. Sit on this. Hopefully it don't break on us. If it breaks, it's because Granny was too heavy. But
You weigh more than me.
so, can they see this? I feel like I'm super bright.
Yes.
I know. I feel like I'm just blown. Hold on. Here. Oh! Dang, Granny. All right. So let me get comfortable. All right. So you guys know the story about me and Aaron with back in the day with Fox bodies. Originally, Aaron had his 5.0 way before me, and it was always something that we wanted to do as kids. We all wanted 5.0s. Our big homies in the hood had 5.0, so naturally me and Aaron wanted 5.0s. It's just how it worked back then. The one that I currently have that was owned by my Uncle Harv, who is my grandmother's little brother. So the original plan was, I had told him, I was like, "Ooh, Uncle Harv, you ain't doing nothing with this Mustang. Like, can I get it from you?" And he said that back in the day, he thought it was a fast car. He was like, "Nah, I ain't gonna give it to you." He was like, "I ain't gonna have you kill yourself. I don't be responsible." But what did he say, Granny?
When?
Remember when he said he wouldn't give me the car? Who did he say he was gonna give the car to?
I don't know.
Remember he told you? Remember he said that he would give the car to you and you would give the car to me? That way you would be responsible for it if something happened to me? You don't remember that? Yeah, that was the original agreement on it. He said that he was gonna give the car to my grandmother because he didn't want me to kill myself in it, and it was gonna be too fast, and he was gonna give it to her, and she'd have to give it to me if she wanted me to have it. back in the day, my granny didn't want me to have nothing fast. She was just hating on my fast life. My grandpa got me a go-kart. She was mad about that, and so on and so on. My granny just was not about me being into this fast life, and here we are, a bajillion cars later, speeding tickets, accidents, and crashes. Yeah, we here with all that stuff that she said she didn't want to happen and she didn't want me with. But after that, Aaron goes to jail. At this point, the 5.0 sitting at my auntie's house, been sitting there for God knows how long, because now my boy I got into 5.0s with is no longer here. Aaron's in jail. I get into 240s. Now I'm just full into drifting, and we go to current time here in Dade. We're just building a bunch of drift cars. We're into JDM stuff. I was always into more of like the JDM side of things, whereas Aaron was more of the domestic side. That's just how I was as we got older, probably about, I want to say maybe from 15-ish, around that time, about the 15-year-old age. I wanted a Supra, Aaron wanted a Fox Body, Cobra, or Terminator, or whatever. That's just, what we were into at the time. Fast forward, Aaron gets out of jail. We start working on this Fox Body that we had put away for the last 10 years when he was locked up. We got that thing running. Car's in front of my house. It gets towed. Somebody hits me up. We get him the purple car. We're just fast forwarding through the story. We get him the purple car. And now my uncle just so happened one day to come by my grandmother's house when we were there. And, he seen all my cars. I always, tell him about them and stuff. And I hinted, I was like, man, what's up with that Mustang you said I could have, Uncle Harv? Like, what's good? Like, it's been, X amount of time. It's just sitting there. You said I could have it. What's going on? And he was just like, go get it. I was like, what? Really? What? He said, go get it. A couple months go by, I didn't go pick it up. And then he hit me, was like, hey, you better go get that car, because the dude I bought the car from said he want to get it. He want to buy it back so his son can get it. And I was like, you know what? Let me go pick up that car. And on my birthday, March 25th, you guys seen that video, I went over there with White Aaron, and we went and picked up that Fox Body and took it to our shop when we had it at the time. Pause real quick. A lot of people was asking what's been going on with the shop. So what happened with the shop was the dude that we were renting the shop from ended up having a whole bunch of legal issues, and versus waiting for the feds to go in there and just seize everything, I was like, you know what? We need to get our shit up out of here, and we'll find something else later. So that's what happened with the shop. We decided to get out of a situation that could have been worse. All right, back to the story. Get the car to the shop. We got Rick to come over and look at it. Rick's like telling me about the car. He's like, oh, bro, this is actually a 25th year anniversary CHP, blah, blah, blah. My uncle told me that the motor was all fresh. I pulled the oil cap off, looked in there. Everything seemed like it was brand new. Fast forwarding, we get the car over to Rick's. Rick takes everything apart, examines it. We find out it's like slightly bored out. It's like a 305 or a 306, whatever they bore them out to. I went and got the trick flow head cam set up, the intake manifold, had Rick basically refurbish everything, get everything looking clean. Did the Duncan stage 2 angle kit on there, put the wheels on it, field coilovers. So we did a lot to that car since we picked it up at the beginning of the year. And Granny hasn't seen it. You didn't get to see it when it was a piece of dookie, huh? It was a bucket. God, it was a bucket. Granny, it had like a jungle growing through the shifter. The dash had like ivy growing on it. It was a real bucket. Like, it looked like this car probably would have never ran again. But since it was my very first car initially, this is like the first car that I was supposed to own. My uncle didn't want to give me because he wanted to give it to my granny. My granny didn't want me to have it, so it just sat there. That car, it was originally my very first car. In my eyes, it was my first car. It was the first car that I posted on my MySpace page back in the day. Some of y'all might be too young to even know what MySpace is, but I was around during the MySpace era, so this is the car that I had posted on my MySpace page. But it's a lot of sentimental value behind this car. It's just been in the family for how long, and I actually restored it and brought it back. So today I'm gonna be showing Granny that car. You wanna see it? It's still a bucket, but it's a moving bucket now. It's a bucket that runs. It's a bucket with a decent heart in it now, Granny. Here, come here. Come on, check it out. Come check it out. Come on. Or you want me to bring it over here for you? No, we go. You need the exercise. Come check it out. So yeah, this is the Mustang, Granny. This is all the noise you heard when I was coming in last night. I still need to do the body work and stuff on there, but for the most part, everything is straight. You can see ain't no dents. I put this scratch right here on it, pulling it out at my auntie house. We kind of went into her garage. Don't say nothing. Don't tell her I went.
Auntie?
Auntie Rose, where the car was at. Was pulling it out and it hit the side of the garage, but don't tell her. I switched the lights on here. These lights were all boofed. I redid the exhaust. It had some Pet Boy special exhaust on there. It was all rusted and junk, obviously from sitting for a bajillion years. I got this hood from my Uncle Harvey, who gave me the car. This is his son's hood. His son has a 5.0 also. He was it's funny because my cousin was like, man, he didn't even give me the car, and I'm his son. He gave you the car. I'm like, in my defense, he didn't really give it to me. He gave it to my granny. And then however that worked. Yeah, it's only, well, ain't no back seats in there. Well, it won't be any back seats.
Huh?
I said it won't be any back seats. I'm taking those out.
No.
What, you gonna sit in the back of the car? I just seen you over there peeking. You already made the ring go off.
I was seeing where Granny was.
Nah, she right here. I'm showing her the car. Yeah, I know a lot of y'all hate the one-piece headlights, but I personally like the one-piece headlights. Like, I like them. So we're gonna show Granny the heart though. I know, man, it's a work in progress, man, but for those that have been following, y'all know this thing that came a very long way since when we first got this thing. All right, you ready for this? This is gonna be the cleanest part of the car. I know you're probably looking at this like, man, it's a bucket. It look like a bucket, Granny? You know it's a bucket. You know it look like a bucket. It's all rusted. It's old. Ooh, look at that, Granny. Car bucket, but the engine clean, right?
Yeah.
So this is the original engine that he gave me with the car. All we did was cleaned it up, put some new heads on this thing, a little intake, cleaned up some of the wiring, new radiator. Oh yeah, the MSD box. You know what MSD box is? It just makes it so the car go wah, bah, 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 bah. But yeah, hold on, let me start this up for you. All right, Granny, you ready to hear this thing rumble? Your brother probably ain't even heard this thing rumble. Gotta let this thing warm up a little bit. Oh, my only car with manual windows. That is trash. I hate that. This is my oldest car, Granny.
Nothing noise making.
Yeah, it's pretty loud. This car old. It's old like my granny. I'm gonna keep this car forever because it's originally kind of the car you helped me get. So what do you think? What do you think? You think this is gonna be sick when I'm done?
Gonna be what?
Sick, tight, clean, saucy. The shit.
Ain't the rest of them
Whew, high five. High five.
like them weed green?
What do you think? How's it sound? What you think of the sound? Sound like an old school, right? Sound like back in your era, back in your time, right?
Sound like noise.
Sound like back in the day when you used to be wearing your Daisy Dukes at the mall. This is what this sound like. This sound like that old school
I didn't go to
America.
the mall in no Daisy Dukes.
What'd you go to the mall in?
Pants or you go dress?
What do you think?
Noise making.
Oh, hold on. Two-step. We got the two-step switch. All right, so this is a real quick video. Just wanted to kind of show Granny the 50 since it is home, and she's part of the reason I do have this car. I think I'm about to pull everything out, get everything lined up right here, and just get a picture of everything all together. Probably a little clip of everything running all together. Because it is anybody that has multiple builds, you guys know that having multiple cars run at the same time is like rare to none. This is slim. This is a rare moment to have this many cars running at once. No one cares about the truck, so here's the 5 cars. Everything's all running and idling right now. Got my 300ZX, my FD, my Fox body, supercharged C5, And then we got the LS3 C6 right here. Alright, so I thought I was about to be wrapping up the video, but my cousin Q just called and said him and his mom are on the way over here. And I want to get Q's reaction. This is Q's very first time of seeing my Fox body. He's never seen this thing my whole life, and my own cousin has never seen my Fox. Oh, the pain. We're going to wait for Q to get here, and I really want to see what Q thinks of the Fox body. Personally, not even capping, not saying it just because it's here, but I really think the 5.0 is probably one, if not the favorite. It's probably my favorite sounding car out of my cars. Like, it just has this raw old school sound to it. Like, anybody that knows 5.0s, 50s have always sounded good. And I'm not gonna lie, I went from hating this exhaust to actually sitting in it and revving it and moving it. I'm like, damn, this thing sounds good. Not capping because it's my car, not capping because it's new, it's fresh, but it just sounds so fucking good in person. Bruh, you gotta start checking the mail more often. Packages, what else we got for me? What's that, a bill? I don't want that. I don't want that. No bills, only parts.
That's it.
What do you think of this, the way this Fox body sounds?
Sounds good.
What do you like better as far as sound wise, the Fox or the Vet?
That's hard.
I know. Like this. Man, two-step that thing. Two-step. You gonna really pull up to my house and not two-step, bruh? Is it open or is it closed? Sound like it.
I really like you guys' new car.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You ain't got the ba 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 ba. You gotta turn that thing up higher.
I ain't got the ba 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 too.
What's up with y'all? What's up? We got the little neighborhood kids. Every time they see cars, they pull up. What's up? You gonna leave me hanging? I'm gonna have to kick you out my driveway, man. You don't give me no dap. What's up, man?
That bike match my paint, man.
I know, man. What bike? Hey, that look like my.
Hey, man, we get that bike, man.
Hey, remember back in the day, man? Them look like my size, bro.
What size those?
Them look like my size.
Man, them look like mine, bro. Oh, you gotta come up off.
Cause it's raggedy.
No, remember the button?
I pushed it.
Oh, I stepped out. I got the key fob.
Raggedy. That's why.
I got the key fob on me. It's too far away.
Man, I know you ain't two-stepping on me, bruh. Don't make me two-step back at you. I clap back.
What? What you got?
I clap back, bruh. What you saying?
Say hi to my mom, fool. I don't know. He's busy.
Nah, Moms, man, you was stuck in the bucket. I know. How you doing?
Good, how are you? Well, how I get out of this thing?
It's your first time seeing my 50. Ain't no dents, no mad damages.
It'll be a good looking car.
I still need some work. Suspension and stuff is cool. Sounds good too. Yeah, you ain't heard it, huh?
Nah.
Oh, nah, you ain't heard it with the new setup.
You ain't go two-step it?
Who ain't? My two-step go pow pow pow, unlike yours though.
You got, oh, you do have one in here.
I do got a two-step in here. Hold on, we gotta let her warm up, you know what I'm saying, before I blah 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 on you.
First time I heard since the cam and stuff. Put the cam in.
Yeah, it's the trick flow stage 1 setup.
Oh, you trick flow? I'm trick flow too.
This ain't LS fast though. This still slow, but it's 50 decent.
Yeah, it sounds throaty.
Bruh, watch when I rev it up. This car sounds hella good. I'm like, I asked Nita, I was like, which car you think sounds better, this or the LS?
I got a nice little chomp to it.
Bruh, it sounds good.
I seen a clean white one on the way here. I couldn't tell. You know, sometimes you don't see with the pipes coming out. There might be a 4-cylinder.
like 32. I could set it up higher, but I don't like the way it sounds high. It sounds better low.
It might be like.
That's it.
You don't do that.
So we're gonna make Q take the 50 down the street. Like, it's by no means LS3 fast. Like, it's not gonna feel like our Vets, but
I can't move the seat up.
you can grab the button down there.
Oh.
Old school slider, baby. Slide that thing. You need me to go? You pulling it? Go. No, no, you gotta slide, baby. Slide. Pull the. No, you pulling relays, bro.
Hold on.
It's a lever. Old school.
Oh,
man.
there you go.
Slide.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
much better.
You was grabbing relays, bro. Come on.
Shack.
Watching you rev it, you're gonna feel like, oh, this feel like a 50.
Where's the reverse?
That's like regular, all the way over down to the left or to the right.
Like the Dodge. Ooh, I'm gonna want a Mustang after
you feel it? Hey, when you inside it, different, huh? Cut it, crank that angle. You got hella angle. Crank the angle, bro. It feel nasty on the inside. Bruh, when you inside that car and you revving it and moving it, like it's a different feeling. Y'all see his reaction? It's just I don't know, something about it when you inside moving it, you like, ooh, this feel good.
You got them nice pops.
Pop.
Hey, this feel like a race car.
Bruh, I told you, it feels nasty. A little bit. It's not fast, but it feels.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
When
like,
you in and you revving it, you like, oh, you feel like you can run off on everything, huh?
hey, first gear is like, it feel like a race car.
It sounds
It's a
hella
fun
good when
car.
you inside, huh?
Yeah, it's got like a little
Shake to it.
shaking and stuff.
Oh.
Man, it's fun. I'm gonna tell you this though. Like, I didn't get all the way in it or anything, but that Dodge Neon SRT4 might give me some problems.
This ain't fast, bruh.
And I'm talking about like just like
Come here, Q.
mid and top.
Come here, cousin. Let me show you something. Let me show you something, cousin. Hold
What's
on.
up?
I gotta show my cousin something real quick, man. He seems to be forgetting stuff.
I want to race it like it is.
Come here, cousin. Come here. Come here.
Not when you put ingredients.
Come here.
in.
Come here. Check
What
this
you
out.
got?
Check this out. Come here. Do you see these, boy?
Oh yes.
Do you know what this package is right here?
Yeah, I know you got ingredients. I'm talking about pre-ingredients.
Nah. We got turbo things in here, man. We got turbo things over here.
And it's shiny.
Turbo, right? You see that turbo under there? This is a turbo.
Who's that?
It's a turbo, 70 mil.
70 mil, huh?
Neon ain't got nothing for that.
No, I want it now.
That's what she said.
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady. Speed limit 65, I'm about to do 80. Fuck the niggas hating on. I've been on the come up. You can go to speed, but it's better if you run up. You can ride with a nigga, but I'ma give you a choice. If you really wanna holler, then I'ma give you a voice.